The Bhagavatam is a sacred text of Hindu philosophy and a significant scripture in the Vaishnava tradition. Canto 3 of the Bhagavatam describes in detail how the soul acquires a material body. According to the Bhagavatam, the soul, also known as the Atma, is an eternal spiritual entity. It is distinct from the temporary material body and is considered the essence of an individual's existence. The Atma is described as a particle of consciousness, eternally connected to the Supreme Consciousness or the Supreme Soul. The acquisition of a material body by the soul is a result of its desires and actions in previous lives. These desires and actions are known as karma. The concept of karma explains that every action has consequences, and these consequences influence the soul's future experiences. When the soul is ready to enter the material world, it acquires the quality of the Supreme Consciousness. That acts as the ultimate overseer and sanctioner of the soul's desires. The Supreme Consciousness fulfills the desires of the soul by providing it with a suitable material body in which to reside and experience the results of its karma. The process of acquiring a material body involves a complex arrangement of subtle elements and energies. These elements and energies are responsible for the formation and functioning of the material body. According to the Bhagavatam, before the soul enters a material body, it is encased in a subtle body. This subtle body is composed of three primary elements: mind, intelligence, and false ego. The subtle body is subtle in nature and not visible to our ordinary material senses. The mind, as part of the subtle body, is responsible for the thoughts, emotions, and desires of an individual. It is the seat of consciousness and plays a crucial role in the soul's interaction with the material world. The mind is the faculty through which the soul perceives and experiences the external world. The intelligence, another component of the subtle body, is associated with discernment, decision-making, and understanding. The intelligence guides the soul in its actions and responses to different situations. The false ego, also known as the egoistic identification with the material body, is the third component of the subtle body. The false ego creates a sense of individuality and separate identity, leading to the illusion of material existence. The subtle body serves as the vehicle through which the soul interacts with the material world. It connects the soul to the physical body, facilitating perception, cognition, and expression. The mind, intelligence, and false ego enable the soul to experience the material reality, engage in activities, and pursue desires. The soul then enters the womb of a mother during conception. At this stage, when the sperm fertilizes the egg, the soul is attracted to the womb due to its desires and previous karma. The Bhagavatam explains that the Supreme Consciousness oversees this process and facilitates the connection of the soul with the developing fetus. Once the soul enters the womb, it becomes connected to the developing physical body of the fetus. This connection is established through a complex arrangement of subtle energies and biological processes. The soul's presence within the womb initiates the formation and growth of the physical body. The connection between the soul and the developing body is facilitated by subtle energies. These energies are responsible for the formation, organization, and functioning of the biological systems within the body. They operate on a subtle level, beyond the scope of ordinary perception. Alongside the subtle energies, biological processes play a crucial role in the connection between the soul and the developing body. Within the womb, the body goes through various stages of growth and development, driven by intricate biological mechanisms. Like cell division, organ formation, tissue differentiation, and other processes, shaping the physical body. The unique combination of genes and environmental factors within the womb sets the stage for the soul's specific experiences and lessons in the material world. The senses, which gradually develop within the fetus, enable the soul to engage with the external world and gather sensory information. Through the body's sensory organs, the soul can experience the physical sensations, emotions, and perceptions associated with the material realm. As the fetus grows, the soul's association with the body becomes more prominent. By the time of birth, the soul is fully connected to the material body, and the process of individual existence within the material world begins. In summary, the Bhagavatam explains that the process of acquiring a material body involves a complex arrangement of subtle elements and energies. The soul is initially encased in a subtle body consisting of mind, intelligence, and false ego. This subtle body serves as the vehicle through which the soul interacts with the material world, enabling perception, cognition, and expression. However, it is important to note that the Bhagavatam considers the material body as a temporary covering for the eternal soul. The ultimate purpose of human life, according to the Bhagavatam, is to recognize one's spiritual nature and strive for self-realization, transcending the cycle of birth and death.